June has, for the past 8 days upon upload, been over. But I kind of wanted to delay this one for two reasons. I've been on holidays, and it would be pretty obvious that I had made very few videos over June. Seeing as May and June faves would be so close together, and I know for a fact that people hate it when my serialized sort of videos, like my flexing about music videos or my faves, are close together, and therefore they don't get views. And though I'm not making money off of it, there is a certain level of validation that comes with hitting triple digits. Here are my music faves. The more I read this list, the more I realise I really haven't actually fully tuned straight in to all of these. These are more recent additions. I can't really remember what I was listening to at the start of June, but these are the ones that I am currently listening to. So, the first one is the third in a trilogy of EPs from singer-songwriter, kind of synth pop producer, I would dare say extraordinaire, S.G. Lewis. This is Dawn. S.G. Lewis isn't exactly an artist that I would consider myself a fan of, because I just have only dabbled in his music by way of the collaborations that he has done with Clairo. But I cannot help but feel like S.G. Lewis is incredibly underrated. I think his production is so colourful and fruity. The starburst synths that are almost, I would say, his trademark are just so cool, and the collaborations on this are great. I mean, that song with Han, I mean, it's just really good, summery, laid-back pop. And while I've been straying away from pop these past couple of months, still a place in my heart for it. Next we have yet another album to which I have arrived late. It is considered one of the best albums of 2018, and I just never bothered to listen to it because I'm an arsehole. Why did I wait so long? It's Mitski's Be the Cowboy. First time I listened to it, I was reading, and sometimes when you are reading and listening to music, you need to focus on one or the other. I was focused on reading at this point in time, and I sort of figured it sounded a bit middle of the road. You need to actually listen to it actively for the first couple of times before you write something off. I have to confidently say that the second I started listening to this actively, I sort of fell for it really hard. Since I've downloaded Spotify, Mitski has been one of the most recommended artists that I have seen pop up. But I never bothered because I hated the album cover for Puberty 2. However, I'm kind of planning on blitzing her whole discography now because Be the Cowboy is so fucking good, and it is so insightful and so cutting and to the point, and Geyser is one of the best opening tracks I've heard ever. I say this about loads of opening tracks because opening tracks are so important to an album. But Geyser, next album that I'm going to be talking about, also has a very important opening track. It's Phoebe Bridgers' Stranger in the Alps. I've been a fan of Phoebe Bridgers for a while, which sounds stupid seeing as only this month did I listen to her album. But the Boy Genius EP with Lucy Dacus and Julian Baker, and Better Oblivion Community Centre, her band with Conor Oberst, have been in my Right Now playlist in some form or another since the second I started listening to both of those albums. And I've been obsessed then with this notion of collaboration. I mean, in the space of what, 18 months, she released 2 albums and a 6-song EP, all of which were critically and maybe commercially on an indie scale successful. So I'm kind of obsessed with her, and since I started properly listening to her solo music, I've become more obsessed with her. I think she is one of the most interesting songwriters that is currently making music. Her lyrics are heartbreaking and melancholic, and she is so cool. She's so cool. And that fucking Twin Peaks bass in Smoke Signals, now even on style faves. 2 of my style faves come from the same retailer, and the first one I'm currently wearing, so we'll just kick it off with this one. This is a shirt from the brand retailer Weekday. Ever since the first pair of jeans that I ordered from Weekday arrived, I've been kind of really interested in all of the clothes that they make. They're a jeans retailer. As far as I know, they make a lot of jeans that they sell onto Urban Outfitters, but they also have their own line of so many other types of clothes. And I just think their shit is really fucking cool. And that includes this shirt. It has happy suns, sad suns, a little bit of a Rorschach vibe on it. It's oversized, which of course I love, and it's very rare that I will buy something with the direct intention of not wearing it tucked in. This rugby jersey is also from Weekday. I love white and red stripes. There is something about that specific pattern that just lightens my day. And as far as my small collection of rugby jerseys go, this is significantly better than the Ajax France one I have, because it is just brighter and it feels better, and the sleeves don't feel kind of weird. But still love them both. And now my spendy thing that was actually mostly a birthday present, although I did put funds towards them, is this brand new pair of Doc Martens. I wear sneakers, Converse, Adidas, Puma, and I've sort of got the notion that they will not be in any way suitable to the colder climes of Uppsala, Sweden. So I wanted to get Docs. But seriously, man, I fucking love those shoes. I've wanted a pair of Docs for the longest time, but I have not been able to justify spending money on them. And now that I'm going to a cold country, I feel I need heavier shoes. They're not boots, because I'm not a boot kind of person, and they would just take forever to put on, and I'm not about that life. I'm too impatient. So that's that. I'm excited to get to know those shoes. And now it's time for miscellanies, or should I say miscellany, because quite an empty category, this one. Here is my other fave. This is my fanny pack. Wasn't really looking for a fanny pack. I just like spending money. So I was up in Dublin for Fleetwood Mac, and every time I go up to Dublin, I don't care who's with me, I need to go to Urban Outfitters. And I just saw this fanny pack, and I was kind of thinking, right, I want to bring my Instax camera into this concert with me. I have a big rucksack, and that's really not necessary, because all I'll have apart from that is my phone and my wallet. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Oh my god, look at that fucking fanny pack. It's a Fila branded fanny pack, and I keep calling it my Power Rangers aesthetic, because I just have a weird obsession with color schemes that remind me of Power Rangers. So this red, yellow, green, blue, and pink shit, I am all over it. It goes with things. And yeah, I just really love it. Anyway, that's the video. That is the video. And that being the video, I hope you enjoyed it. I do a song every week. I don't know if you know that. And this week's song is the debut single from a group called Red Hearse, which is a collaborative project. Like I said, love collaboration between Jack Antonoff and some other people whose names I don't know. But this is called Red Hearse. Yeah, same name as the band. It's like Peach Pit. That's my song of the week. I hope you like it and go follow my Songs of the Week playlist, because that's linked below, along with my Twitter, my Instagram, my curious cat. But I'll see you next week for a video. Maybe it'll be flexing about music. How do you feel about that? Bad? Too bad. Sorry. Bye.